Hello and welcome to my review of the South Carolina men's basketball team's 81-66 loss to the Florida Gators. Gotta say, I pretty much expected this. All the way going into the game, you know from my last review, if you watched it, that I was not in the most optimistic of moods. I was trying to look to this game as some sort of, we had some sort of chance, which we did. At the end of the first half, we were nearly tied. We had just gone down 2 points right at the end of the half. And we were playing not the best basketball, but we were still doing okay. We were keeping up with them. They obviously were able to turn themselves around, get through the struggles that they were facing at the first half. A lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes, a lot of offensive fouls. We were getting them pretty good on charging fouls. We were playing pretty well in that sense, getting them into a decent bit of foul trouble. But then at the beginning of the second half, they really started to pull away. We started to get a lot of fouls, and they were playing well. They weren't doing a lot of infringements, and that really brought us down. We just couldn't keep up with them. Zendarius was really quiet at the beginning, but then starting to get more and more into the game as the game went on, but then they just started to blow away. They started to make a lot of three-pointers, started to get a lot of open shots. They just showed that they were a better team than we were. And honestly, they are. I still don't doubt that we're a good team because I think we have good players, but I don't know how we can continue like this and do well going on, because this seems to be a syndrome of Frank Martin's teams that we just fall apart in February, and that continues this year. We, in the last 5 games, we only have 1 win, which frankly is unacceptable, and this game isn't the game to be mad at. We were playing a team that's better than us in the conference, and we lost, and it's a respectable loss, and it's respectable that we lost to somebody who's better than us and a better team, better squad. But to be in a position where this game felt like a must-win sort of game, even though it's not, we still have a good chance of making it into the tournament if we can get some wins together. But the fact that this game started to feel like a must-win is not where we should be in February at this point. We should not be at the point where we feel like we have to win against a team that is going to be highly ranked in the tournament and has a good chance of beating Kentucky in the next game. And I don't know what to do. I don't know. That's why I'm not the coach, I guess. I don't know what this team needs. It seems like we're down on confidence. It seems like we just can't play in the way that we were before. I don't know what's brought this on. I don't know if it's some sort of mental thing about it being February suddenly. I don't know if the games that we were in have been demoralizing. I don't know if losing that 4 overtime game has been just demoralizing. I don't know exactly what it is, but we suddenly don't seem to be able to win games that we were able to win before. And I know that a lot of teams are dealing with this right now. It's not just us, but it seems like there are certain teams that are able to push through this, and there are teams that are gaining and really trying to make a push for March. And it almost seems like we don't want to be in the tournament. And I know that's not the case. I know that our players do want to be there, but we just aren't. All the signs made it seem like this game was going to go well. Dwayne was able to knock down a couple 3-pointers right at the start, which was exactly what he needed. Everybody was getting points except for Zendarius. Zendarius actually wasn't contributing a lot, but it almost seemed like we didn't need him. Chris Silva was keeping himself out of foul trouble, and he was doing well at the beginning, and then he just starts to get crazy charging calls, which were perfectly deserved. He just starts shouldering people out of nowhere. Like, Chris, what are you doing? We're playing well, and even with all the luck that Florida seemed to be giving us in that first half, we still just couldn't pull away. And I think that's one of the issues, that even when we were playing really well, we just can't pull away from teams. We keep games close. We can't seem to separate ourselves. One of the first games I went to was the game with Ole Miss, where we just blew them out. We were never even close in that game. We were so far ahead for the whole game. There hasn't been a game like that since. I just want a game or two where it feels like it's easy. It feels like we can get through these games and not have to worry and not have to feel those nerves. And I know that's not going to be. That's not how the March tournament is going to be. But I just want us to get some confidence before we go into March, so we can actually go into that tournament and do well. I'm done thinking about the Florida game. I hope we can turn around. I hope all of our teams can turn around, because it seems like none of us can win at this point. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Go Cox.